Ross hits one high in the air to left field. Viciedo is back at the wall. It's gone! Three-run home run! Walk-off for Cody Ross. Red Sox win it with one swing of the bat, 3-1. Perhaps the most exciting win of the year for the Red Sox here at Fenway Park, less than 24 hours ago. The Red Sox are back home again tonight to begin a 3-game series against another foe. The Toronto Blue Jays are in town for the first of 3. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, as always, joined by Jerry Remy. Welcome to Red Sox baseball. Well, the Red Sox able to take 3 out of 4 from the Chicago White Sox. Adrian Gonzalez and Cody Ross both coming up big.
They're very exciting series for the Red Sox, especially last night with Cody Ross, the walk-off home run. But a couple of guys in that series had huge series, Gonzalez being one of them, Cody Ross the other. And when you look at the numbers right here, they're very, very impressive. 9 for 16 in the series for Adrian Gonzalez, a couple of home runs and 9 RBIs. And Cody Ross, of course, last night's hero, hit 7 for 14 in the series with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs. Of course, 2 of those home runs coming in the game before last night. And, you know, with these guys hot right now, it's very important with David Ortiz out of the lineup. You've got Ellsbury back, you've got Crawford back, you've got Pedroia back, and you've got 2 guys in the middle of the lineup right now swinging the bat very well. Hopefully that success continues here against Toronto.
Well, Clay Buchholz was outstanding last night in the game. They're hoping for more of the same tonight from Josh Beckett, trying to avoid some first-inning troubles. He is 5-7 coming in. We're back with more from Fenway right after this. Blue Jays get ready for Game 1 of a 3-game series from Fenway Park. Welcome back inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo. Well, the Toronto Blue Jays come to Fenway Park, and they're a different-looking bunch than the last bunch of Blue Jays we saw. They've had a series of injuries, and in the last 24 hours have made a 10-player trade. So a lot of new faces are not even here yet will be coming to the Blue Jays. As we take a look at the trade of the 3 players coming back to the Blue Jays in the 10-player deal, David Carpenter will report to AAA Las Vegas. He appeared in 30 games with Houston this season. J.A. Happ came to Houston in the Roy Oswalt trade back in 2010. In 18 starts this year, he led the Astros with 98 strikeouts and was tied for the team lead with 7 wins. Lyon returns to Toronto, the team he began his career with in 2001. The Astros closer just 2 seasons ago comes to Toronto with 78 career saves. Games this year after appearing in just 15 last year due to season-ending shoulder surgery. So the Blue Jays were off to a very good start, but they come into Fenway Park now in last place. The Red Sox will try to continue what has been a terrific homestand. On the mound tonight for the Toronto Blue Jays will be Aaron Laffey. He comes in with a 1-1 mark with a 3.38 earned run average. We're back at Fenway Park with the first pitch right after this. Subaru dealers, Bermuda Tourism, and by Southwest Airlines. Well, good evening once again, everybody. Welcome back to Fenway Park, the concourse, as the Red Sox get ready for the Blue Jays to invade Fenway. Red Sox in the Reds tonight, and Cody Ross and his teammates getting ready for another team to come to town. It's a fired-up club after a big victory last night. Big couple of games for Cody Ross, as the Red Sox have Josh Beckett on the hill tonight for the first game of this series. Beckett focused, ready to go, and trying to avoid some of those first-inning problems he's had the last few times out. And Beckett very good after his first inning last time out in Tampa Bay.
Well, he was sick last time out. We didn't know that prior to the ball game. He was on medication, and there was times that he said in the first inning, remember how long he was taking, that he felt at times like he was going to faint out on the mound. So, give him credit for battling through that and going through the rest of the game and pitching very well after that. 100% tonight. We'll see what happens in the first inning.
Well, coming up tonight, it'll be the walk-off shredding. We'll tell you more about that, and Jenny Dell will check in. Can and cash drive as the players' wives will tell you how you can get a player's autograph. And Mariners-Rays update coming up tonight in tonight's action, as taking the hill is Josh Beckett. Red Sox are on the field, so let's check out the visiting Blue Jays starting lineup. Brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. Anthony Gose is in right field and leading off, with Kobe Rasmus in center field batting second. Edwin Encarnacion is at first base batting third, with Adam Lind the DH. They are without Jose Bautista, who's on the DL. J.P. Arancibia slides up, does the catching with Kelly Johnson at second base. Yunel Escobar, the shortstop, with Travis Snyder in left field. Yan Gomes is at third base. He bats ninth. The starting pitcher is brought to you by the experienced Buick New England Sweepstakes. And Beckett making his 16th start of the year. 5-7 with a 4.44 earned run average. 95 and a third innings. He has 72 Ks. Opponents are hitting at 256 against Beckett. Sunday, last time out against Tampa Bay, he did get the win. 6 innings, giving up 8 hits and 3 runs. He struck out 7 Rays.
The Red Sox defense is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. They are 5th in the American League with 52 errors on the season. Will Middlebrooks will be at third base. Mike Aviles, the shortstop. Dustin Pedroia at second. Adrian Gonzalez at first. Left to right, Kyle Crawford, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Cody Ross. And Kelly Shoppick once again doing the catching, this time for Josh Beckett.
The umpiring crew, Sam Holbrook, has got the play calling the balls and strikes, with Andy Fletcher at first base. Rob Drake is at second base, and the crew chief, Joe West, is the umpire at third. Where available, this telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. Enjoy the game.
Buenas noches, amigos.
Well, the conditions here tonight, 70 degrees at Fenway Park. The breeze in from right field at 8 miles per hour. And the forecast more of kind of the same right now. Partly cloudy above Fenway Park, as the lights are already on tonight. Mostly cloudy above right now as John Farrell's Toronto Blue Jays invade Fenway Park. And John and the Blue Jays were really in the mix of things here and in the middle of the AL East for quite a while. But lately they have dropped off. They've lost 3 straight games, and in the last 10 have only won 3. They are 45 and 47 coming in, and they have fallen now 12 games back of the New York Yankees. They've got a slew of injuries. They've just made a big trade, and the roster looking completely different now for John Farrell, and they've lost some pretty key pieces, as Brett Laurie is right now on the shelf. So is Jose Bautista. You lose those 2 guys, and you're losing a big chunk of your lineup. A lot of their starters are banged up, so it is a different-looking Blue Jays team that comes into Fenway Park tonight, and Anthony Gose leads it off here for the Blue Jays. First pitch of the ball game from Josh Beckett, and that is in there for strike 1. We are underway.
Will Middlebrooks in third base, very close. Gose, a guy that can run and has speed, a bunting ability, and that's why you see Middlebrooks in tight at third base.
This one carved foul off to the left, and it is 0-2. Beckett in his career against the Blue Jays, 4-6. A 6.30 earned run average. Goes 1 for 5 since joining the Blue Jays. Called up from AAA Las Vegas 3 days ago, July the 17th. Here's an 0-2. That's outside low, 1-2. Red Sox leading in the season series 5-4. Red Sox have won 4 of the last 6 meetings against Toronto. Swinging a foul tip held on to by Kelly Shopping. Anthony Ghost strikes out to begin things tonight.
Now Beckett starting off going with all fastballs against Ghost and ends up picking up the strikeout. They wanted a two-seamer inside. The ball stays up and away, but the swing and miss by Ghost for the strikeout.
1 down in the first inning. Kobe Erasmus, the center fielder for the Blue Jays. 245, 17 homers, 55 runs batted in. Erasmus leading American League center fielders in RBIs with 54 on the year. Coming into tonight's action, he's tied for second in extra base hits with 38, third in home runs with 17. But he has struggled lately. He's 0 for his last 13 coming into tonight's action. This one is fouled off into the seats.
He is very close to home plate, too, in his stance. He is right on the white line, closest to home plate. You don't see that many players that tight, that close to the white line.
Not since Carl Everett. The 0-2 is in the air to deep right. Ross going back. It is over his head and off the wall. The ricochet is going to get past Ross. Heading for third base is Rasmus. There'll be no throw. He'll get there. A liner that goes off the short fencing and right, and a triple for Rasmus with 1 out.
An 0-2 curveball that time from Beckett, and Rasmus, as you mentioned, 0 for 13. Goes down, get it up over the head of Cody Ross and off the bottom of that wall in right field. Ross has to track it down. By the time he does, Rasmus in the third base with the 1-out triple.
So 1 out, Rasmus 90 feet away at third base, and here is Edwin Encarnacion, who's had a terrific season for the Blue Jays. And he is in the middle of their lineup now in the absence of Jose Bautista, lacking some protection that he had before. His pitch is in there for strike 1. A 296 average coming in, 25 home runs, 62 runs batted in. Popped up, foul ground, but this will get back into the seats.
We'll see how Encarnacion's numbers hold up with Bautista out of the lineup. That was a deadly combination of a 3-4 hitters in the lineup.
Yeah, a little different when you have Adam Lind hitting in behind you, as Lind has spent part of this year at AAA and at one point was taken off the 40-man roster. He is the DH tonight and batting fourth for the Jays. Chop to third. Middlebrooks is coming home. The throw there is going to be in time. No, he's safe. Long look for Sam Holbrook. A delayed look, and safe is Rasmus, and the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. This will bring Bobby Valentine out.
Now Holbrook saying the hand got to home plate before the tag. We'll take another look. Watch the hand of Rasmus. Does he get it around? Looks like he might have it underneath. Kelly Shopping. Very tough to tell. You lose sight of it because of Shopping's body. One more look. I don't see a hand on the plate yet. I don't think the hand ever got to the plate.
Never did.
Never did. Never did get to home plate.
So the Blue Jays get a run here, and they take a 1-0 lead. Encarnacion at first base, Adam Lind the batter. Breaking ball outside. We'll get another look.
I think if you watch that left arm right there in the hand, it's never going to touch home plate. It goes right on top of the leg of Kelly Shopping. And Shopping comes up and tags Rasmus. It's almost like Rasmus is surprised he got the safe call.
Landell will take a strike and the count 1-1. 19 games since returning from AAA Las Vegas. He's hit at .323, but overall in the season a .233 mark for Lind. 8 homers, 26 runs batted in. He's hit 114 home runs as a member of the Blue Jays. Needs 8 to tie Jose Cruz Jr. for 10th on the club's all-time list as he grounds it through the right side into right field. Encarnacion is headed for third base as Ross gathers it in right field, and all of a sudden the Blue Jays have runners at first and third now with 1 out.
Well, Adam Lynn has always hit Josh Beckett very well. .421 with a homer against Beckett coming into the game. That's a changeup that stays up in the zone, and the topspin ground ball gets by Adrian Gonzalez at first base. It's a little first and third action for the Blue Jays here in the first inning.
One down, JP Arancibia, the batter, as he hits at .237. 13 homers and 43 runs batted in. Swinging a foul back to the screen, and we mentioned the first inning problems for Beckett last time out, and the rest of the game in the last 2 starts has been very good, but the last 2 starts, that first inning has been a problem. He's given up a run so far tonight in this first inning. He's 14 pitches deep and trying to get out of any further damage in the inning. On the ground and through into left field, a base hit. Here comes Encarnacion. He will score, and the Blue Jays take a 2-0 lead.
Now, the Blue Jays offense is very good. They are 4th in the league in runs scored. The Red Sox, of course, lead the American League in runs scored. They're 2nd in home runs. Of course, a lot of that was when Bautista was in the lineup. There's a cut fastball that's hooked and pulled by Arancibia between third and short for the base hit and the RBI.
Two on, one away, and Kelly Johnson, the second baseman, the batter. That's outside, ball 1. Johnson coming in at .242, 10 homers and 37 runs batted in. There's 40 walks on the season, 10 home runs. On the ground, back to Beckett. He'll fire to second for 1, on to first for 2. Needed that. It's a double play that gets him out of the first inning. 2 runs for the Jays in the first. Red Sox are coming up. Bottom of the first inning, the starting lineup is brought to you by New England Chevy dealers. Jacoby Ellsbury leading it off in center field with Carl Crawford in left field. Dustin Pedroia at second base bats third. Adrian Gonzalez at first base with Cody Ross in right. Will Middlebrooks at third base. Kelly Shopik doing the catching. Third straight start for Shopik as Mike Aviles at shortstop bats eighth, and Pedro Siriaco is the DH again tonight for the Red Sox. The starting pitcher is brought to you by the experienced Buick New England Sweepstakes. Aaron Laffey on the mound. His ninth appearance, fifth start of the year as he comes in at 1-1 with a 3.38 earned run average. In 32 innings, he's got 18 Ks, and opponents hitting at 242 against Laffey. Got the win against the Indians despite going only 5 innings and giving up 4 runs his last time out. Jacoby Ellsbury leads it off and takes strike one. So for the 4th time in the last 5 games, the opponent has scored first against the Red Sox, as tonight the Blue Jays get 2 runs in the top half of the first inning. Ellsbury to center. Rasmus is out there to make the catch for the first out in the first inning.
The Toronto defense 11th in the American League. Jan Gomes at third base. Yunel Escobar the shortstop. Kelly Johnson at second, and Edward Encarnacion the first baseman. Left to right, Travis Snyder, Colby Rasmus, and Anthony Gose. And J.P. Arancibia doing the catching for Laffey.
1 out for Carl Crawford, who stands in and takes strike one from Laffey. Carl on his return hitting at .429. No homers and a run batted in. Started the comeback last night with a leadoff single in the 9th inning. Now lifts a foul fly down the left field line and is down 0-2. I want to remind you this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent of the Boston Red Sox. 0-2 is on the ground, left side. Escobar, shortstop's got no play. Crawford's got too much speed. Carl's got an infield hit.
It looked like when Escobar fielded that play in his glove, when he went to reach in to grab the baseball, he didn't get a good feel for it and decided wisely to hold on to the baseball. Right there, you could see a little bit of a bobble, and when you do that, you got no chance of getting Crawford at first base.
So a base hit for Carl Crawford, 1 out, 1 on, and Dustin Pedroia the batter. That'll sail outside to Pedroia. Activated from the DL prior to last night's game. Singled in the Red Sox 9th inning comeback. Setting the table for Cody Ross. As overall hitting at .265, 6 homers, 33 runs batted in for Pedroia. And a foul off to the right, 1-1. Landed on the DL July the 4th with the right thumb sprain. Crawford with a good-sized lead at first base. And a fly ball out to right field, playable for Anthony Gose. Comes in and makes the catch for the second out. So Gose makes the grab, 2 away, and that'll take us to Adrian Gonzalez. He's had at least 2 hits in 13 of the last 21 games. He's got a 5-game hitting streak coming into tonight's action, and nearly to the 300 mark as he hits at .298 with 8 homers and 55 runs batted in. It's been a terrific stretch for him. The power is back, and he has been good in clutch situations as well. He leads the majors with runners in scoring position, hitting at .404 in that category. The bats here with Crawford at first base. And 2 outs as he takes strike one. Look at the 5-game hitting streak for Adrian coming in. Seen some of that opposite field power returning for Gonzalez, who's now up to 8 home runs on the season. Inside, a ball and a strike.
You can see the fastball only about 86, 87 from Laffey, a guy that's going to be on the corners, change speeds, mix up pitches.
Crawford was guessing wrong, but he does get back. He was headed in the wrong direction initially, but gets back.
That's amazing how he got back to first base. I mean, he looked like he was dead going to second base. He took a step and a half and then the dive back to first and then back in safely.
That's downstairs, and it is 2-1. Pitch inside. It's now 3-1. Now for Laffey in his last 8 starts overall dating back to 2010, he's at a 3-2 record, a 2.86 earned run average, and the bullpen in between. And in his career against the Red Sox, he's 0-1 with a 5.94 ERA, 2 starts, 5 relief appearances. This is chopped right side, ranging is Johnson. Hit fire to first for the out that ends the inning. We have played one from Fenway. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. Park is the end of July and early August are packed with great matchups. The Detroit Tigers are in town for a 3-game series July 30th through August the 1st. Later that week, the action continues at Fenway Park as the Red Sox battle the Minnesota Twins. Get your tickets now for all these great matchups at redsox.com/tickets. Fidel Escobar leading it off here for the Blue Jays in the visiting half of the second inning. Escobar at 249, 6 homers, 34 runs batted in. The everyday shortstop for the Blue Jays, former Atlanta Braves shortstop. Drives one out towards the gap in deep left center field, and this will clank off the scoreboard right to Ellsbury as Escobar is thinking too, and he will get to second safely with a liner to left center field.
Escobar came into the game 1 for 11 against Josh Beckett. He gets the fastball right down the middle of the plate and goes hard to left center field. Off the scoreboard, Ellsbury with the relay throw in, but not in time. The leadoff double for Escobar.
So the Jays now with 4 hits in the game. Travis Snyder, the batter. Numbers with AAA Vegas in 56 games, hitting at .335, 13 homers, 56 runs batted in. Called up today from Las Vegas as a ground ball right side. Pedroia will go to first, but moving the runner along is Snyder, as the Blue Jays have a runner at third now with 1 out in the inning.
Well, good job there by Snyder. He got the change up, something he could pull, and he does pull it to second base and advances Escobar to third. He's there with less than 2 outs.
1 out. Escobar is at third base, and Yan Gomes is the batter. Third baseman. 211, 3 homers, and 8 RBIs. And for Brett Lawrie as the infield comes running into the lip of the grass. On a pitch that is a strike over the outside corner as Beckett goes to the breaking ball and gets part of the corner.
Once again, that Red Sox infield trying to trick the man at third base. They started back. As the pitch was being delivered, they charged in, hoping to catch the guy going at third base on a ground ball to the infield. Now they'll just remain in.
That's outside, 1-1. Brett Lawrie injuring himself into a photographer's well as he went diving for a pop-up foul ball that he injured himself on, and part of the banged up Blue Jays coming into tonight's series. One pitch coming to Yan Gomes. And a pop-up foul backing out of play. 1-2, and this was the injury to Brett Lawrie that took place on Wednesday night. Yankee Stadium as he reaches in and goes in hard. He was reaching to find out where the railing was. He found it, but then just kept going. So it is Yan Gomes in the lineup for the Blue Jays. In at third base. With a runner at third, 1 down. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Yeah, a swing and a miss. Beckett picks up his second K of the night. 2 down.
Now Beckett goes to the cutter right there to pick up the big strikeout with the man at third base and 1 out. There's the cut right at the end. Gomes can't stay off it. Now with 2 outs, infield moves back.
Top of the order, Anthony Gose comes to bat here. Gose 1 for 6 with the Blue Jays. Struck out in the first inning. And of 2 strikeouts now for Josh Beckett. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Yankees are back on the West Coast again tonight, take on the Oakland A's. And he's able to beat New York last night's action. Red Sox are 9.5 games back in New York currently, with the Orioles in between the Red Sox and Yankees. The 1 is a swing and a miss, 0-2.
So far, curveball, changeup, couple of off-speed pitches.
Yunel Escobar at third base with 2 outs in the inning. Blue Jays already on top, 2-0. And 0-2 to Gose. That'll miss outside. On deck, Kobe Rasmus as the Blue Jays bat here in the second inning. That'll miss outside. 2-2 as it evens up.
Beckett trying to pick up that outside corner, going backdoor with the cut fastball on the last 2 pitches, but missing.
Surprisingly, this is the first start of the year for Beckett against Toronto. Last faced the Jays in September of last year. It's 2-2. Ghost will take the game that Beckett worked 3 2/3 scoreless innings, but then left the game with a sprained right ankle. Ankle would really never be the same the remainder of the year. And part of the September problem last year for Beckett. Three of the 4 wins he has against Toronto have come here at Fenway. 3-2. Misses outside, ball 4, and delivers his first walk of the game. We'll come to Copley Square for the first annual Boston Globe WGBH Summer Arts Weekend. Presented by Citizens Bank, this 3-day event will feature live stage theater, dance, and music for locals and visitors alike. Come celebrate the summer, July 27th through July 29th. So 2 outs, first and third here for the Blue Jays, and it brings up Kobe Rasmus. Rasmus with a triple in the first inning, a line drive that got over the head of Cody Ross in right field and off the short fencing in the bullpen wall. And this one is headed to the gap in left center field. It'll get down to the track in the wall, and scoring from third is Escobar. They're going to try and score it. Goes all the way from first base. He will without a throw. And the Blue Jays take a 4-0 lead. Kobe Rasmus with a triple his first time up, now a 2-run double. He's having quite a night, and Bobby Valentine's already on the phone.
Now once again the fastball from Beckett, and Rasmus not wasting any time. Jumps on that first pitch. The ball was away where it was supposed to be, but the gap in left center field is where Rasmus goes with it. Ghost coming all the way around from first base. And the Red Sox down 4 early.
Edwin Encarnacion, the batter, reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. And a pitch outside, ball 1. Encarnacion, after reaching in the first inning, would score the Blue Jays' second run. And now lead it 4-0 with 2 outs here in the second. That just misses. Red Sox have action in the pen. Shinichi Tozawa beginning to warm up here for Boston in the second inning. Beckett is 33 pitches into his outing and down 4-0. Three and 0.
And Encarnacion with his power, 25 home runs, he may have the green light here, 3-0.
That's ball 4 in the second walk of the inning given up by Beckett. So first and second now with 2 outs, and Adam Lynn coming up as Shopik heads out. For over 100 years, Gulf Oil and the Boston Red Sox have been proud to be part of American history. Moving forward, Gulf is thrilled to serve as the official electricity supplier to Fenway Park as it celebrates its own 100th birthday. From one legend to another, congratulations. 2 on, 2 down, 2 runs in. Adam Lind, the 7th member of the Jays to bat here in the 2nd inning. Lind already with a hit in the game as he singled to right in the 1st inning. Ball 1. Beckett not missing by a lot. Lind hits it on the ground to second base. Pedroia's got it. Throw to first is good, and the inning is over. But the Blue Jays get 2 more. And at the end of inning and a half from Fenway, it's 4-0 Toronto. Top 9 countdown, including features on John Lester's new foundation, Jason Varitek Day, Ukes return to Fenway, and Liverpool's practice at Harvard Stadium. Catch this and much more Sunday at noon on the Ultimate Red Sox Show, presented by Cumberland Farms. Sun setting here in Boston as the Red Sox trailed the Blue Jays 4-0 into the bottom of the 2nd inning we go. Cody Ross, last night's hero, leading it off for the Red Sox here in the 2nd inning with work to do. Red Sox trailing 4-0. Ross, Middlebrooks, and Shoppett as Laffey misses outside. 1-1. Home run last night for Cody Ross, his 16th of the year. 3 home runs in the last 2 games coming into tonight's action. All of them 3-run home runs. Broken bat back to Laffey, clears the bat, gets the ball, and flips to first for out number 1 of the inning.
Now Laffey had to fight everything there. The baseball, the bat flying over his head. He's able to make the play on the baseball and stay away from the firewood. Got the big high bounce and took a peek at that bat flying over his head.
1 out here in the 2nd inning. Will Middlebrooks standing in. Middlebrooks at 286, 11 homers, 42 runs batted in. Will was 2 for 16 in the White Sox series. Relatively quiet series. This is lined and caught by the second baseman. Kelly Johnson ended up being positioned perfectly. He's right around the bag at second, right up the middle. And that ball appeared to be ticketed for center field, but Kelly Johnson makes a grab in the air.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of infields play Middlebrooks to pull, and that's exactly what Kelly Johnson was doing right there. It certainly looked like it was headed up the middle. You look up, but standing right there is Kelly Johnson to make the play.
Two down here in the second inning, and brings up Kelly Shopik. 262 with 5 homers and 14 runs batted in. Aaron Laffey has been staked to a 4-0 advantage here. Shopik making his 3rd straight start. Red Sox dealing with another left-hander tonight as Shopik on 2 hops grounds to short. Escobar's throw in time, and Laffey has a 1-2-3 second. We're through 2 from the Fens. 4-0 Blue Jays. To you in part by Eastern Bank, the official bank of the Red Sox television network. Tradition, history, and a commitment to everyone on our team. These are just a few of the things Eastern Bank is made of. Find out more at easternbank.com. Pretty night in Boston as the Red Sox are home again for the weekend, this time against the Blue Jays. Wrap up the homestand. So far, it's been no fun for Josh Beckett through the first 2 innings. He gave up 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and JP Arencibia leads it off here for the Jays in the 3rd. Grounder foul. Arencibia 240, 13 homers, 44 runs batted in, and single and an RBI in the first inning for JP Arencibia. Take an inventory on the bat, see if he fractured it or not. One is a swing and a miss, 0-2. The breaking ball for Beckett. In the dirt outside, and it's 1-2. Beach ball has come out on the field down the left field line, and Crawford will go get it. Carl's going to put it back into the seats. So the beach ball lives.
Until it comes back on the field one more time. Security guy.
Security takes it away. 1-2, fouled it off to the right, out of play. On deck is Kelly Johnson, then Yunel Escobar, featured here in the top of the third inning for the Jays. Outside again, 2-2. Blue Jays on the road this season are 20-27, 7 games under 500. And within their own division, they are 12-19. It's certainly a much different looking Toronto Blue Jays team for John Farrell than the one we saw earlier this year. They've got injuries, changes, trades, and all kinds of stuff going on in Toronto. 2-2. Little nubber. Beckett has got a field. He comes off and fires to first, and nice reach by Gonzalez. They retire Aaron Sebia and threw it in towards the runner, and Adrian makes the grab. One down.
Goes down with the bare hand, makes the play with the bare hand, and a sidearm flip through a tailing fastball to first base. Gonzalez is able to make the play on. Nice play by Beckett. If he goes down with the glove, he does not get him.
One out in the third, and that takes us to Kelly Johnson. Bounced into the 1-6-3 double play in the first inning. Started by Beckett. Johnson, a .242 hitter coming in. And a fly ball out to right center field over is Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 down in the third inning as we send it down to Jenny Dell.
Don, it's the 21st annual Red Sox Wives Can and Cash Drive today and tomorrow at Fenway Park. Fans who are interested in making a donation are asked to bring in canned food items or make a $10 cash donation to help the Greater Boston Food Bank. Beginning 2 hours prior to the game tomorrow and through the second inning, Red Sox Wives will be giving out autographed pictures of Red Sox players to fans that bring $10 in cash or 10 non-perishable food items. In eastern Massachusetts, 1 in 9 are at risk of hunger, and as many as 1 in 4 are children. Don, again, this is taking place today and continues tomorrow, and there are tables located outside of every gate here at the ballpark. You don't even have to have a ticket to the game to participate.
All right, Jay, thank you very much. 2 outs here in the third inning. Yunel Escobar doubled in the second inning, gets his second look at Josh Beckett. And Beckett is quickly ahead 0-2. That is the 21st annual Red Sox Wives Can and Cash Drive, and taking place here at Fenway tonight and tomorrow. Going away, and it's 1-2. Amazing. 21st.
Yeah, 21 years that's been going on. Wow. I mentioned earlier in the week the success that they've had with that, and hopefully it continues in these next couple of days.
Swing and a miss. Beckett picks up his third K in his first 1-2-3 inning of his outing. It's 4-0 Blue Jays after 2.5. Toronto and a behind-the-scenes NESN fan experience at the ballpark. Take a test drive during the month of July and you'll be entered for a chance to win the Experience Buick New England sweepstakes. You'll also receive a complimentary $50 debit card just for taking a test drive. So head to your nearest participating Buick dealer today.
And I must note tonight the Honda-fine Don Orsillo did not miss a booth visit tonight because there was not a booth visit tonight.
But I was in the same place at 5:15 that I was last night.
Right.
I think in the 12 years that we've worked together, I have sort of morphed into you. I now have a schedule of everything that I do from the time I get to the ballpark to the time the game starts.
I noticed you've become a little sick over the years.
Yes, I've become you as time has gone on. In many other areas, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I'm not sure it's a good thing either.
I don't think it's bad. I just think now everything has got to be to the minute. And I know where I am at each point of every day. And if I'm not there, then
you get nervous.
You have a problem.
Yeah.
Because you're not where you're supposed to be at this time of the day.
They call it getting anxious.
It's going to mess up everything.
Right.
Everything would be messed up.
Right.
So yes, 5:15 I was eating.
But there was no booth visit today, so you were fine. You were clean.
Aviles will chop it up the middle. Ranging is Escobar. His throw to first, not in time. Aviles beats it out. Red Sox get their second hit of the night.
First hit by Cole Crawford, an infield hit. Second hit, an infield hit by Mike Aviles. Up the middle, a lot of range shown by Escobar on this play, but too far to go and too difficult to throw to get Aviles at first base. Hustling down that line and just does beat it.
Lead runner on for the Red Sox here in the third inning, both times going to shortstop. The hits for the Red Sox here is Pedro Ciriaco for the first time tonight. DH again tonight, hitting at .395, no homers and 6 runs batted in. A bunt bid down the third baseline foul.
That's Ciriaco bunting for a base hit there. No sacrifice, down by 4 runs. Just trying to get another guy on base.
Swing and a miss. Ciriaco down 0-2. Top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury waiting on deck. Red Sox batting here in the home half of the third inning. Swing and a miss. Ciriaco down on strikes. First strikeout of the night for Aaron Laffey. 1 down.
That looked like the cut fastball from Laffey doing the honors with the strikeout. Going down and in on Ciriaco. Ciriaco has only walked once since being called up. Has struck out 8 times now.
Top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury coming up as he flied out to center field in the first inning. Ellsbury 0 for 1 in the game. That hits in 5 of 7 games since coming off the DL on the 13th of July. Up the middle as Johnson can't get it. It's into center field, a base hit. Up to second goes Aviles on the single by Ellsbury. And the Red Sox have runners at first and second with 1 away.
Guys like Ellsbury and Crawford, Gonzalez, the lefties, they've been handling themselves very well against left-handed pitching, and they've seen a lot of it here recently. Base hit right back up the middle by Ellsbury, and Red Sox have a couple of base runners with one out. Get a couple of runs here, get back in the ball game.
Key matchup is brought to you by New England Acura dealers. Carl Crawford against Aaron Laffey. 5 for 11 at .455. Crawford an infield hit in the first inning. This one bouncing, but Aaron Sebia with a nice play to his left.
Very nice play by Aaron Sebia. Had to go quite a distance to his left to make a catch on that one hopper.
Reaches out, fouls it off, and it evens at 1-1. Hitting the road, take the Red Sox with you this season. Subscribe to MLB.tv today to see every Red Sox out-of-market game live online and on your favorite devices in HD quality. Visit RedSox.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv, baseball everywhere. Crawford hits it in the air to right field. Back goes Ghost, back towards the track to make the catch shy of it. Tagging at second and moving to third is Aviles, as Crawford gives it a ride out there to right field, but he is out number 2 of the inning.
Pretty good charge put in by Carl Crawford, but very deep out toward those bullpens out there in right field. That ball falling short of the warning track.
First and third, 2 down, and Dustin Pedroia, the battery, flied out to the right fielder Anthony Ghost in the first inning. Pedroia takes strike 1 from Laffey. Dustin 1 for 5, and he is returned from the disabled list. That's outside, 1-1. Aviles at third base, Ellsbury at first base. 2 outs here in the Boston third inning, trailing 4-0. In the air to right field, Ghost over to the warning track to make the catch. Good running grab by Ghost, the right fielder, to end the inning. The Red Sox strand a pair. It's 4-0 Toronto. Back at Fenway Park, 4-0. Blue Jays on top of the Red Sox as we head to the top of the fourth, and leading it off for the Blue Jays, Travis Snyder, Yan Gomes, and Anthony Gose bat here in the inning. Are these bats up here, Jerry?
I think they are, Don. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
They don't look like birds.
No.
There's one right there.
They're pretty close to the booth.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes, it's been confirmed. This is foul back, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, bats.
They're all over the place.
All over Fenway. Maybe they'll get the Red Sox bats hot.
Ooh. That's why you are who you are. And now they're not bats. The same guy that said they were bats has now said they're not bats.
Now, who do you believe?
The guy I asked, I don't believe. I believe you. 0-2 pitch is high. And the count is 1-2. They got to be bats. Why would I mean this time of night, right?
See, they look like them.
Yeah. This is on the ground foul over by the Red Sox dugout. Yan Gomes waiting on deck. Travis Snyder facing Beckett with a count of 1-2. Snyder grounded out second in the second inning. And there's strike three. Beckett with 4 Ks now. He closed the third, striking out Escobar. He opens the fourth with a strikeout of Snyder.
And both strikeouts on fastballs. Got Escobar on a fastball and an outside fastball here to Travis Snyder.
One out in the fourth inning. Yan Gomes, the batter, who struck out swinging in the second inning. Swing and a miss for strike one. Five consecutive first pitch strikes for Josh Beckett. Starts settling in here. He's retired 5 batters in a row. Oh, and 2 now to Gomes. Red Sox had Shinichi Tozawa up in the bullpen in the second inning. Beckett coming into tonight's outing with a 5-7 mark, a 4.44 earned run average. In the dirt outside, the count 2-2. Swing and a miss. Beckett with 3 strikeouts in a row, 2 down.
Second time that he's got Gomes tonight. Got him on a cut fastball. And now he gets him on the curveball for the strikeout. So 3 strikeouts in a row now for Josh Beckett.
6 batters in a row retired by Beckett. Back up top for Anthony Gose. Struck out in the first inning, walked and scored in the second. Tries to bunt his way on, hit the bat twice and almost out of the batter's box, but a foul ball.
Squaring around early. Bat does come up and hit it twice, but he was still in the batter's box, and so was the bat.
That's outside. 1-1 to Gose, who struck out in the first inning, walked and scored in the second, and Beckett down a stretch in which he has retired 6 Blue Jays in a row. 2 strikeouts to begin this inning of Snyder and Gomes. Now 1-1. And a swing and a miss. 1-2.
The changeup that time from Beckett. Stuff much better right now. Fastball, curveball, and now the changeup.
Up and away, 2-2. Slap foul off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2. So it is time now for tonight's AT&T trivia question. Question is, who are the only 3 players to be traded from the Blue Jays to the Red Sox? That'll be answered for you a little bit later. Today the Blue Jays with a 10-player deal with the Houston Astros. Two-two pitch to Gose. One hopper to Pedroia. A 1-2-3-4 thing for Beckett. He's retired 7 in a row, but the Blue Jays have a 4-0 lead. Sunset here from Fenway. Red Sox trailing 4-0 in the game as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Adrian Gonzalez, Cody Ross, Will Middlebrooks to bat in the inning. Outfield set up straight away. Adrian going the other way. Makes the grab. Nice running catch by Snyder in the left. That thing was slicing away from him, but he's able to make the grab, and Rob Gonzalez one out.
I got a very good jump on that ball, too, out in left field. That ball slicing away from him. Look how far he's playing towards center field, and how much ground he had to cover to get to that ball, even without a dive.
Blue Jays defense has not been that good this year. They're 11th in the American League coming into tonight's action. A nice running catch from Travis Snyder. Just back up from Las Vegas. One out in the fourth inning as Cody Ross takes strike one. Cody grounded back to the mound. Aaron Laffey in the second inning. Talking to Cody today before the game, he felt like the ball that he hit to the warning track, he hit better than he did the home run. But the wind was certainly different at that point of the game than it was at the end of the game with the walk-off 3-run home run. Said he couldn't have hit the ball any harder the time before, and the thing didn't even make the wall.
Yeah, we went through about 3 innings last night where the wind all of a sudden was blowing directly in from center field, and then it just stopped. Very slight breeze tonight.
2-1 is fouled back, and it's 2-2. After 2 hits, a 3-run home run for Cody Ross and a walk-off win here at Fenway Park. A celebration that the Red Sox really have not had a lot of this season. His 3rd career walk-off home run for Cody himself, his first in a Red Sox uniform. NLCS MVP as this one is fouled off to the right, and it hangs at 2-2. A great series against Chicago. There are the numbers. Red Sox taking 3 out of 4 from the White Sox. Beach ball has come out onto the field in the triangle area. Inside, full count to Ross. Even 50 RBIs now for Ross on the season to go along with the 16 home runs. Tap foul. And on the backswing gets a piece of JP Arancibia.
Didn't see exactly where it got Arancibia. We'll get a good look here on the replay. Ooh, right on the shoulder. Right on the left shoulder of Arancibia.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up here for Cody Ross. Line into left field, a base hit for Ross. Snyder over to play it as Ross aboard with 1 out here in the 4th inning with the Red Sox 4th hit of the contest.
Hard line drive by Ross to the left field. First hit he's ever had against Laffey. He was 0 for 4 against him prior to this base hit. The Red Sox have had base runners in every inning with the exception of the 2nd in this game, yet to get on the scoreboard.
1 out, 1 on for Will Middlebrooks. Lined out to the second baseman, Kelly Johnson, playing where about he is right now, right up the middle and by the bag at second. He is the same spot that he made the grab on. Middlebrooks in the 2nd inning. Middlebrooks takes ball 1. Infield playing for Middlebrooks to pull the outfield about straight away, although Snyder, left fielder, over towards right center, and this is to short. Escobar to second for one, on to first for two. Double play that ends the fourth inning. We head for the fifth, with Toronto on top 4-0. Bank, listening, guiding, and being there for kids in need. That's what Eastern Bank and Adrian and Betsy Gonzalez are made of, which is why we've teamed up to support youth mentoring programs throughout Massachusetts. Find out more. Go to easternbank.com/Adrian. We head to the fifth inning on a very comfortable night from Fenway Park. Light breeze blowing in at the moment as Kobe Rasmus has had quite a start to this game. A triple and a double and 2 runs driven in. He has posed a problem for Josh Beckett in this game. Part of a 4-0 Toronto lead is they bat here in the fifth inning. Strike one, 1-1. Strike over the inside corner, and it is 1-2.
Red Sox in the shift in the infield, as you can see, with Rasmus at the plate.
Jumps back off the plate as Beckett brings it inside. 2-2. Be followed by Encarnacion and Lind here in the fifth inning. Swing and a miss. Beckett strikes out Rasmus. 6th strikeout for Beckett, who's now struck out 4 of the last 5 batters. Much sharper now than he was early.
Well, after a number of fastballs inside, he goes outside with the changeup to pick up the strikeout.
1 out for Edwin Encarnacion. Reached on a fielder's choice and walked. Fielder's choice produced a run, his 63rd RBI of the year. Jerry, as we know, our director is always keeping tabs on us, and that's largely the reason that he put this camera in the booth, was to keep an eye on us, always watching us to see what we're doing. That's not enough now.
No, you have a relative, too, now, yeah.
He's added Jake Narachi to the booth, who is clearly here as a spy. No other reason he would be here. He is here as a spy. There is Jake Narachi, the nephew of Michael Narachi, our director, who's just here looking at us. This is to third, and it eats up Middlebrooks. Has time to recover. His throw is not going to be in time and ends up in the dugout. They will award second base to Encarnacion, as Middlebrooks tried to hurry and get it over to first base and throws it away.
I wouldn't be surprised. This goes as a base hit and an error. That ball a rocket to Middlebrooks that hits him right around where the ankle area is. Bounces away. Then the throw's going to be off target at first base and go into the Red Sox dugout. I think that probably should be a hit and an error.
Chaz Scoggins agrees with you. It is a base hit and an error, as Adam Lind will take a pitch for a ball, 1-0. Lind singled in the first, grounded out to second base in the second. Left center field, and this will get down for a hit. From second comes Encarnacion. The throw is cut off and won't be in time. Blue Jays pull ahead 5-0. RBI single for Lynn.
Well, Lynn continues to have success against Beckett. We told you 421 coming into the game. He's 2 for 3 in this one. Picks up his 27th RBI. Change up away off the outside part of the plate, but up, and Lind able to drop it into center field for the base hit. Encarnacion taking advantage of that base hit and error, scores, and it's a 5-0 ball game.
One out, one on. Aaron Sebia will take a pitch high, ball one. This one is fouled off to the right, out of play, 1-1. Covidien, a global healthcare products company, is a proud sponsor of the Red Sox Foundation, helping to address health needs in our communities. One out. Lind is at first base, held on by Adrian Gonzalez. Beckett with a toss to first, with Lind back to the bag. On the ground, and Middlebrooks able to pick it. He goes to second for one, on to first for two. Nicely done around the horn, started by Middlebrooks. A run in for the Blue Jays. We're halfway through this one. Toronto on top, 5-0. banking lets you access your account from wherever you are. Just one more way Eastern Bank is making banking easier. Learn more at easternbank.com.
That's a nice blimp shot. You know, I'm not even sure that blimp shot's from this year.
No, I don't think it is. I think I was dead on last night. I think it's 2007, the last time that shot was in place. So it is a 5-year-old shot that I think is very nice. But it works. And I'm told it's common practice. Kelly Shopping stands in to begin things here in the bottom of the 5th. He grounded out shortstop in the 2nd inning. This one fouled off, and it's 1-2. The Shopping getting a chance to play with all the lefties the Red Sox have faced lately. Shopping in there 3 straight games in a row.
That's been a while since Kelly has played in 3 games in a row, and Saltalamacchia taking some time off with all these left-handers on the mound against the Red Sox.
Likely back in there tomorrow night. Carlos Villanueva will get the start for the Blue Jays, a right-hander. We'll see Henderson Alvarez on Sunday, final game of the series. This is line to left and is in. Snyder plays it off the wall. Shopping could be held to a long single to lead it off here in the 5th inning.
Now Shopping cleans out an inside pitch here with the line drive down that left field corner. Cut fastball inside. It looked like if Kelly didn't hit that, it might have hit him. Snyder gets it in quickly, holds Shopping to the single.
Lead runner on here for the Red Sox for the 2nd time in 5 innings. And left to Vilas at third base in the 3rd inning. Here is Mike. 1 on, nobody out in the 5th. Tried to hold up, but he goes around, and Aviles is down 1-2.
It's surprising there because that's one of the few high fastballs that Laffey has featured in this game tonight. He's basically been down in the zone with everything. I think that high pitch surprised Aviles.
Two and two. Swinging a foul tip. And held on to by Aaron Sebia for the 2nd strikeout for Laffey. Aviles with a tough at bat against Laffey. 1 down.
Yeah, both strikeouts for Laffey coming on cut fastballs. That's Siriaco last time in the 3rd inning, and now in the 5th he gets Aviles on the cutter. That time away from him.
Siriaco striking out in the third inning, one of 2 Ks for Laffey. Short lead for Shopik at first base, held on by Encarnacion as Siriaco takes the strike, and it's 2-1. Laffey has not allowed a Red Sox run. Red Sox threatened. They had Aviles at third base in the third inning, could not score him. Boston has left 3 men on through the first 4 innings, but Laffey has done a nice job. He's got 1 out, 1 on here, and a 2-1 pitch to Siriaco. On the ground softly towards third. Gomes will go to first for the out. And there are 2 outs. He took a look, but Shopik was already at second. Dunkin' Donuts is proud to give back at every Red Sox home game. Dunkin' Donuts hosts a nonprofit children's organization. Thousands of kids have had the chance to catch a Sox game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. Today we welcome Roger Allen Baseball from Rochester, New Hampshire. Dunkin' Donuts, committed to the community. Look like they're having a good time out there tonight. And now the score is not going the Red Sox way, down 5-0. Kelly Shopik in scoring position with 2 outs in the inning, and Jacoby Ellsbury the batter. Ellsbury flied out to center field in the first, singled to center in the third. He is 1 for 2. Ellsbury almost gets hit. In fact, he thought he was hit.
Couldn't tell from either replay.
In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So 1 inside, 1 outside, and it's 1-1. Shopik singled, took second on the ground out by Siriaco. 2 outs in the fifth. On the ground to first base, Encarnacion will take it himself to the bag, and that will end the 5th inning. We are through 5 from Fenway. The Blue Jays have a 5-0 lead. Live, presented by Uno's with TC, Matt Steers, and Jenny at 6:30. We'll have complete coverage of Thanks Tech Day as the Red Sox owner, former captain Jason Varitek, prior to tomorrow's game at Fenway. Live coverage begins at 6, and it's only on NESN. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun here tomorrow. As we've already had Wake Day here at Fenway Park, and Tech Day is next here tomorrow. We'll have all the coverage for you right here on NESN as we head to inning number 6. It's been all Blue Jays on top 5-0. It's 6, 7, and 8. Kelly Johnson, Yunel Escobar, and Travis Snyder to bat here in the 6th inning. In the dirt, and it is 1-2. Blue Jays were swept by the Yankees in a 3-game series for arriving here at Fenway Park. Had an off day yesterday and back at it tonight. 2-2. First of 3 for the Red Sox and Blue Jays over the weekend, and John Farrell's Blue Jays coming in last place in the American League East into tonight's action. Now 12 games back of the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and Beckett picks up his 7th strikeout of the game.
The Amica Pit Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Amica Insurance is not just how you covered, it's how you treated. Josh with 3 strikeouts starting in the 3rd inning. Got Escobar on a fastball, Snyder on a fastball away, and then a curveball to Gomes. And then the last strikeout here coming on to Johnson. And on a fastball inside.
1 out in the 6th inning. Yunel Escobar, the batter, is 1 for 2. And the breaking ball in there for strike 1 to Escobar. He doubled into left center field in the 2nd inning and scored the 3rd Blue Jays run. Pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. 5 1/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. He's walked 2, struck out 7, up to 85 pitches with 1 out here in the 6th inning. This is up the middle, ranging is Pedroia. His throw to first is in plenty of time. 2 down. Time for a game break, and Tom Caron, TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Back here at Fenway Park, the Blue Jays have a 5-0 lead over the Red Sox with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Travis Snyder, the batter here for the Jays. It's been an 0 for 2 night for Toronto's left fielder. He's grounded out to 2nd and struck out swinging. As he takes a look at strike 1. Snyder called up today, his first stint with the Blue Jays this season. Playing in Las Vegas, where he was hitting at .335 this season. He's been up and down over the last few years, but this season finally getting up on July the 20th. Ball 2, 2-1. Travis Snyder, 24 years of age, and has been up and down with the Blue Jays since 2009. He was up for 49 games last year, hitting at .225. Best year was 2010, and Total of 82 games. He had 14 home runs, 32 runs batted in for the Blue Jays. 3-1 fouled off, full count. For every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings where the Sox earn a save, CVS Pharmacy will make a donation to Boston Children's Hospital towards their $25,000 donation this season. Payoff pitch from Beckett. And another foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up for Travis Snyder. With the bottom of the order, Yan Gomes waiting on deck here for the Jays as they bat in the 6th inning. And ball 4. He missed by much. Down to first base goes Snyder. It's the 3rd walk given up by Josh Beckett. It's time now for the answer to tonight's AT&T trivia question. Who are the only 3 players to be traded from the Blue Jays to the Red Sox? And the answer is Mike Stanley, Terry Adams, and Eric Hensky. Teams have only made 4 trades in their history. The first was in 1977. The Blue Jays purchased Tom Murphy from Boston. Stanley was the first player the Sox acquired from Toronto for 2 players in 1998. Boston acquired Adams a week before the trade deadline in 2004. And Hensky was purchased from Toronto in August of 2006. Of course, the Blue Jays and Astros made a 10-player trade earlier today. Jays sent 7 players to Houston and received 3 in return. Yan Gomes, the batter, swings at the breaking ball and fouls it off. The 2 players that were on their Major League roster that were sent to the Astros, Francisco Cordero, who at one point was closing games for the Blue Jays earlier this season. Look at his numbers. And Ben Francisco, who's in the outfield, also going to the Houston Astros. New members of the Astros of the 7 who went. Cordero spent a bunch of years with the Cincinnati Reds, returning to the National League Central, but this time with the Astros.
They must have said, we'll take Francisco, and they gave him both of them. First name and last name.
Well, the Astros certainly struggled once again. They are 34-59, already 18 and a half games back of the Cincinnati Reds in the Central. Of course, essentially a 6-team division for now, with Houston coming to the American League. Oh, 1 to Gomes with Snyder at first base, 2 down in the inning. On the ground as Middlebrooks will go to second for the force out that ends the inning. We are through 5.5 from Fenway. It's 5-0 Toronto. night is over as we get ready for the last of the 6th inning. 5-0 Blue Jays on top, as Red Sox do have action in the pen. Long conversation between Bobby Valentine and Josh Beckett in between innings. Carl Crawford leads it off here in the 6th and shows bunt and gets his face out of the way. Pitch up and in.
Just squaring around, all of a sudden, look out. Fastball up and in to Carl Crawford.
7 for 16 since coming back off the DL for Crawford. 1 for 2 in the game tonight. It's a ball and a strike. The action in the pen for the Red Sox is Andrew Miller. Crawford reaches out and flips it foul. That'll get into the seats. Gomes going as far as he can. One-two is a swing and a miss. Crawford strikes out. It's a third K for Laffey. Sure, he has kept the Red Sox off balance all night.
He really has. You know, he mentioned at the top of the show that he really doesn't have overpowering stuff, but that cut fastball has been very effective for him in this game tonight against Red Sox hitters.
Bruce Walton, the pitching coach for the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be liking what he's seeing from Laffey tonight. 1 out. As Dustin Pedroia coming up here, 0 for 2. He's done the same thing twice. It's fly out to the right fielder, Anthony Gose. This is into left. A base hit for Pedroia. Not waiting around after that first pitch. Got a 1-out single. Red Sox with their 6th hit of the night.
Again, there's been only 1 inning in this game where the Red Sox have not had a base runner. Pedroia the latest now with the line drive base hit to left field, but they've had trouble getting multiple base runners.
1 out, 1 on. Adrian Gonzalez 0 for 2 tonight. He grounded out to second base in the first inning, then sliced one to left, but Travis Snyder made a nice running catch, the Blue Jays left fielder, in the 4th inning. Strike 1. Laffey coming in at 1-1, a 3.38 earned run average. His 9th appearance, 5th start of the year, as he's been shuffled from the rotation to the pen and back again. To right field. Gose coming in to make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. As Gonzalez pulls that, 2 down. Well, tonight, following our Red Sox coverage, join Jamison Coyle for Nesson Daily, presented by Sun Life Financial, of highlights from the 2nd round of the Open Championship. Plus a look at how the addition of Courtney Lee could help the Celtics backcourt. All this and much more on Nesson Daily tonight, following our Red Sox coverage, only on Nesson.
Where is that Open played anyway? I was watching some of that on TV this afternoon. I have no idea where it is.
I don't either.
A lot of nasty sand traps, I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To third base, a tough hop, but it's picked by Gomes. He goes to second for the force out that ends the inning. Red Sox unable to do anything with Laffey through 6 innings. 5-0 Toronto.
Florida? Enter the Foxwoods Red Sox Grand Slam giveaway, and you could get called up to train with the pros. Play on the field, get your own locker, wear an authentic uniform, and more. Enter at Foxwoods, official partner of the Boston Red Sox. Learn more at foxwoods.com.
Back at Fenway Park, where the Blue Jays have a 5-0 advantage over the Red Sox. We head to the top of the 7th inning. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by New England Ford dealers. And Andrew Miller is the new pitcher for the Red Sox. 29th appearance, 2-1 with a 2.91 earned run average and 21 2/3, 25 strikeouts. Opponents hitting at 208 against Miller. Comes in for Beckett, who worked the first 6 innings tonight for Boston. 7 hits, 5 runs, walked 3, struck out 7. Beckett is on the hook with the Blue Jays on top 5-0. Anthony Gose leads it off and takes strike 1. Miller last worked on Wednesday night against the White Sox. Tossed a perfect 9th inning with 2 strikeouts on Wednesday night. Strike 2. Red Sox relievers have combined for 2.98 ERA, which has been terrific for Boston. One of the best parts of their season so far has been the work of the pen. The earned run average for the bullpen is second best in the American League. Low and away, and it evens at 2-2. Frustration for Miller. Kobe Rasmus, then Edwin Encarnacion to bat here in the 7th inning. This one is foul. And down the line goes Gose. Throw, but it is a foul ball. Hit him on the leg as indicated by the home plate umpire Sam Holbrook.
I'm surprised Gose didn't notice that when he made contact. He was running to first base after getting hit. He probably didn't think he got hit. And the Red Sox certainly took their time about it because they knew it was already called foul. Gonzalez wasn't even covering first base.
Strike 3 call. Miller strikes out Gose for the first out of the 7th inning. Well, it's time now for the Coors Light Freeze Cam. And Kelly Shopping did a pretty good job of blocking the plate on Kobe Rasmus. However, one player at home, Sam Holbrook, said he got the hand in, which we've seen on replay that he never did. Blue Jays were credited with a run. Rasmus credited scoring the run. Coors Light Freeze Camp brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. That's how the Blue Jays got their first run of the night. They would get 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the 5th. 5 runs, 4 earned for Josh Beckett tonight. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. 1-2 is a broken back ground to right side. Pedroia on to first, and there are 2 outs in the 7th. The injury report is brought to you by Stewart Healthcare. Well, Andrew Bailey is still not thrown a pitch for the Red Sox in a Red Sox uniform yet. Expected to throw a bullpen session on Sunday, and then some BP perhaps in Texas as part of the next road trip for the Red Sox. And Rich Hill, who had been moved to the 60-day DL, is progressing very well and throwing from flat ground pain-free at the moment. As he has pitched in 17 games in 2012, and 2 guys the Red Sox very much like to have back. 2 outs in the 7th. Edwin Encarnacion is in there. He takes strike 1. Outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
95 on that last fastball from Andrew Miller.
Two and two now to Encarnacion, who's got 1-for-2 night going. He singled in the 5th inning. Came around to score. In fact, he scored twice. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 1st. In tight, full count. On deck, Adam Lind with the Jays batting here in the top of the 7th inning. Showing a 5-0 lead. This is flared foul into the seats. Arbor Coat exterior stain by Benjamin Moore. Revolutionary waterborne stain that will transform your home into the envy of your entire block. Find Arbor Coat at your local Benjamin Moore retailer. 3-2 pitch coming again. And a fly ball straightened out this time. A shallow right. In comes Ross. And Cody will make the running catch to end the inning. 7th inning stretch from Fenway. It's 5-0 Blue Jays. Time for your need to know from Ness and Daly. Here's Jamison Coyle. The Red Sox, we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Red Sox have work to do. Been able to do nothing so far with Laffey through the first 6 innings. So it's 74 pitches. Deals with Will Middlebrooks to lead it off. Middlebrooks 0 for 2, lined out to second base in the second, bounced into a double play in the fourth. This season against the Red Sox, no runs in 12+ innings for Laffey. On a strike now to Middlebrooks. Red Sox have left 4 men on base. Check that, 5 men on base through the first 6 innings. Chopped right side, and this will make its way through into right field. They've been playing him up the middle, and this time it cost him. Kelly Johnson was over towards second, and that is normally where the second baseman would be, but it's a base hit for Middlebrooks this time.
Yeah, this time Middlebrooks defeating the shift that they put on him with a base hit right at second base. But because Kelly Johnson's playing up the middle, no chance to make the play on it. So once again, the Red Sox do have a base runner on here in the 7th inning.
Every inning but the second, that has been the case. As Kelly Shopik now stands in, he's grounded to short and single to left, 1 for 2. Action in the Blue Jays pen. Jason Frazier, the right-hander, warming. All-time appearance leader for the Blue Jays. Shopik to left, and that's in for a base hit. Red Sox able to put together back-to-back base hits for the first time in this game.
Ground ball, line drive by Shopik, second base hit. He's 2 for 3 on the night. Looked like a high changeup that time from Laffey that Shopik puts in front of Snyder out there in left field.
John Farrell on the phone as Bruce Walton, the pitching coach, out here to talk to Laffey. First 2 on in the 7th inning for the Red Sox as Laffey up to 79 pitches. Nobody out in the 7th, and Mike Avila's coming up as the home plate umpire Sam Holbrook out to break up the meeting. Pitching line brought to you by Lexus. For Aaron Laffey, 6+, 8 hits, no runs. He hasn't walked anybody, struck out 3. Strikeouts are Siriaco, Avilas, and Crawford. More action for Toronto as Darren Oliver, the veteran left-hander, has joined Jason Frazier. And busy for the Blue Jays. There is Mike Avilas, reached on an infield hit in the 3rd inning and then struck out in the 5th, 1 for 2. Strike 1 over the outside corner. Middlebrooks at second, Shopik at first, nobody out in the 7th. Flared foul, 1-2. Nice concentration in 2 hands.
Now, surprising thing is he's got a shirt, tie, and coat on and still making that catch.
On the outside corner, Avila strikes out again. Wasn't real pleased in the 5th and not overly pleased here in the 7th. 1 out.
Now there's that cut fastball again we've talked about all night long from Laffey. This time picking up the outside corner. Borderline strike, but Avila's frustrated with the call.
One out, 2 on, and Pedro Siriaco coming up. Struck out in the 3rd inning, grounded out to the 3rd baseman Yan Gomes in the 5th inning. Showing bunt and almost gets hit and has to dance his way out of the way of that pitch.
Once again, Siriaco trying to go down to that 3rd base line with a bunt, but that ball right at his ankles.
Bunted at it, and it's 1-1.
Bobby Valentine prefer that he swing the bat, swing away in this situation. Try to drive in a run with the man in scoring position.
Siriaco fouls it off himself and is down now 1-2. Top of the Red Sox order, Jacoby Ellsbury waiting on deck with 1 out here in the 7th inning. First time tonight the Red Sox have had back-to-back base hits. Will Middlebrooks led off with a single to right. Shopik a single to left. Aviles has struck out. And Siriaco with a count of 1-2. Fenway crowd hoping for some magic again tonight. On the ground to shortstop. Escobar to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. Escobar just kind of flipped it in that direction. Had he thrown it, they might have had a better chance. But there are now 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, again, he was a pretty good distance away from second base. Usually you see that sidearm throw. Instead, he gives the underhand flip, and when Johnson looks towards first base, he realized there's going to be no play there on getting Siriaco. So just get out of the way of Kelly Shopik.
So 2 down, 1st and 3rd, and that brings up Jacoby Ellsbury. Ellsbury singled in the 3rd, 1 for 3 tonight. Red Sox are actually out hitting the Blue Jays 8-7 in this game, but trailed 5-0. Laffey's been able to get the outs when he's needed them. Ellsbury will pop it up. The catcher, Aaron Sebia, now from 3rd comes Gomes. Takes charge and makes the catch. That will wrap up the 7th inning from Fenway Park. We've played 7 with the Blue Jays on top, 5-0. Is brought to you by Eastern Bank. At Eastern Bank, we're made of free checking that's got nothing to hide, which means no fees or any other types of curveballs. Check what else we're made of at easternbank.com. Now, the Red Sox have been stymied here tonight by Aaron Laffey and the Toronto Blue Jays so far at 5-0 Blue Jays as we head to the 8th inning. Boston moving on to their third pitcher of the night, Mark Melancon, into the game. His 19th appearance, 0-2 with a 5.89 earned run average. 18 and a third innings. He's got 14 strikeouts and the batting average for opponents at .254. He's permitted just 5 hits, all singles with 10 strikeouts and no walks in 11 and a third scoreless innings pitched in his last 9 games dating back to June the 24th. Going multiple innings at times too. 5 of 14 appearances have been longer than an inning. Here is Adam Lind to lead it off in the 8th for the Jays as he's the recipient of strike 1. Lind has had a 2-hit night and an RBI. The hits both singles, 1 to right and 1 to center. Andrew Miller came in the 7th inning, had a perfect 1-2-3 inning with a strikeout. Now Melancon, the third arm used by Bobby Valentine. Since being called up, Melancon's allowed 1 run in 14 outings. Came back up on June the 10th. Good pitch, strike 3, and Lind takes with him the 9th strikeout for Red Sox pitching, 1 down in the 8th. Well, tonight's Healthy Tip is brought to you by Tufts Health Plan. No one does more to keep you healthy. Here's Red Sox strength and conditioning coach Pat Sandora.
For younger athletes, body weight exercise is probably the best way to go about doing getting the workouts in, and then progressively building into more weight training oriented type movement patterns. But definitely staying on top of nutrition, I would say, would be the key. Making sure they're eating 5 to 6 times a day, so it's going to be smaller meals, healthier meals spaced out every about 3 hours would be ideal.
See, that's my problem, Jerry. I have 5 to 6 meals a day. It's just that
they're not the healthy and the smaller portions.
They are about every 3 hours, though. He's right about that. I'm on that.
You can get hungry with the best
yes,
of them.
I can. 1 down in the 8th.
Well, at least Don's taking the good advice of eating 6 times a day.
Yes, we got that covered. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Action of the pen. Darren Oliver had been up last inning. The left-hander back up again. Aaron Sebia grounds it foul and hangs it 1-2. Blue Jays catcher is 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI single. That came back in the first inning.
Did Bill Titus make that play or Jenny Dell? It was one of the two.
One-two pitch. A little bit high, 2-2. Let's see. Tito. Sort of. Fired up about it, too. Check swing. Did he go? No.
I feel badly for the rest of the crew because they will never hear the end of that play by Bill Titus. Never. Joe Stafford in particular. Check swing there by Aaron Sebia.
See him yelling at the end of that play? I bet you he was yelling at Stafford.
He was yelling at Joe Stafford.
He was up high first. They got to be what, almost Yeah, see, look, he's still yelling. Now he's flexing. They're yelling back for him.
Joe's saying no catch. No catch.
It's a ricochet. This is to the backstop on a pitch up high. That's ball 4, and down to first base goes Aaron Sebia. A camera war going on here at Fenway Park as immediately following the game. Stay with us for WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live with TC, Matt Stairs, and Jenny. We'll have a breakdown of Josh Beckett's outing, including his take on tonight's performance, plus catch Bobby Valentine's thoughts on the series opener from the Fenway Park interview room. It's all coming up right after the game on WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live.
See, what Tito did is he gave the ball to Jenny, and then Jenny gave the ball to a fan. So that's why I thought that she had caught it. I saw the ball in her hand, but she gave it to a fan.
It's in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Aren't you supposed to act like you've been there before, though, when you make that kind of play? I mean,
well, maybe he's never been there before. Maybe that's the first time he's been there.
Tito's made some plays over the years. And strikes out. Aaron Sebia walks. Now a check on Aaron Sebia, diving back to the bag. On the ground up the middle, Pedroia ranges, flips glove to second for one, back to first, double play. Nicely done. It started by Pedroia. It's 5-0 Jays. We head to the last of the 8th. Aaron Sebia drives in a run to put Toronto on top 2-0. Then in the second, it is Kobe Rasmus who's able to drive in a run with a double in the second, a 2-run double at that. And the Blue Jays take a 4-0 lead at the end of 2. They have a 5-0 advantage on a night when their starter gives them 7 strong innings, giving up no runs. Didn't walk anybody, struck out 4 on 8 hits. Laffey departs as we head to the 8th inning, and leading it off is Carl Crawford. Oliver's 39th appearance, 2-2 with a 1.30 earned run average, 34 2/3, 34 Ks, and opponents hitting under 200 against him. This is chopped right side, ranging is Johnson. He throws to first, and Crawford is retired. Replacing a faucet or remodeling a bath? Count on Frank Webb's Bath Center, your FW Webb showroom. Selection, knowledge. We're here to help. Find your showroom at frankwebb.com. One out in the eighth as Dustin Pedroia stands in. 1 for 3 in the game. Singled in the sixth inning to left and has one of the 8 Red Sox hits on the night. Right-hander Chad Beck is up in the pen now for the Blue Jays. Foul back into the seats off to the right. 1-2 to Pedroia.
Aaron Seavey was actually crossed up on that last pitch. Was unusual with a man not at second base. I think it was Aaron Seavey's fault because he was kind of pointing toward himself. Must have forgot what he put down.
Sails outside, evens the count at 2-2. Popped up left side. Shortstop Yunel Escobar puts it away for out number 2 of the 8th inning. Red Sox Nation, if you need medical care at Fenway Park, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. Visit them at bidmc.org. 2 outs for Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian coming in with a 5-game hitting streak, 0 for 3 in the game tonight. He is grounded out, lined out, flied out. And takes a look at strike 1. Darren Oliver has held opponents to a 193 average. He's allowed a run in just 5 of his 38 previous appearances. And just 1 in his last 16 2/3 innings. Well, the Blue Jays bullpen, the veteran left-hander. Swing and a miss. Gonzalez strikes out, and a 1-2-3 inning for Oliver. We head for the 9th. It's 5-0 Toronto. Go Insurance. Tomorrow, the Red Sox will pay tribute to former catcher and captain Jason Varitek with Thanks Tech Day. Pre-game ceremony will honor the man who caught over 1,500 games in a Red Sox uniform and won 2 World Series with the team. A 3-time All-Star, Varitek spent his entire big league career with Boston. Our live coverage begins at 6 p.m. with Red Sox first pitch. Mark Melancon going multiple innings tonight as he worked the 8th, back out there for the 9th inning. And El Escobar leading it off here for the Blue Jays. Shortstop is 1 for 3 in the game. Got a double back in the 2nd inning. There's strike 1 from Melancon.
I'd like to welcome a group to center field bleachers tonight. Cops for Kids, a group of about 25 that do some wonderful work for underprivileged kids in and around the area.
One to Escobar. He is outside for ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and evens at 2-2. Casey Jansen is up in the pen. He's not pitched since Saturday. Closer for the Blue Jays, who has 13 saves on the year. Inside, full count. Melanson struck out a batter in the 8th and allowed a walk to Aaron Sebia before getting Kelly Johnson to ground into a double play. The Red Sox defensively tonight have turned 3 double plays in the game. Let's see Snyder next, then Gomes here in the 9th. On the ground is second baseman Dustin Pedroia for the first out of the 9th. Well, tonight, immediately following Extra Innings Live, join us for Red Sox Final presented by Geico. 2C, Matt Steers and Jenny. They'll preview the pitching matchup between Aaron Cook and Carlos Villanueva in Game 2 of the series between the Red Sox and Blue Jays. Plus, they'll have highlights around the American League East. It's all coming up after the game, only on NESN. 1 out in the 9th, and Travis Snyder, the batter, is 0 for 2 with a walk. His return to the majors, first time this year, called up today. Strike 1, 1-1 to Travis Snyder. Six innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned for Beckett. He walked 3 and struck out 7. Looked like he went. He didn't, apparently. 2-1. I guess he didn't go. Joe West was correct.
That might be the first time I've heard you say that he didn't go.
Yeah, Joe West was right. This is to left, and Crawford will watch it hit the wall. Plays the carom, and to second base goes Snyder. Throw will not be in time, and Snyder's got a wall ball double with 1 out in the 9th.
Well, Snyder just called up today from AAA, a walk back in the 6th inning. Now the double off the left field wall. We've seen him in the past in a Blue Jay uniform, but not to this point, till this today in the 2012 season.
So Snyder at second base, 1 out in the 9th, and it brings up Yan Gomes playing at third base in the absence of Brett Lawrie. Gomes struck out in the 2nd inning, struck out in the 4th, reached on a fielder's choice in the 6th inning. The Red Sox in the last half of the 9th inning will be expecting Cody Ross, Will Middlebrooks, and Kelly Shoppick scheduled to bat. Right now dealing with a 5-run deficit, trying to keep it a 5-run deficit. Gomes takes ball 1. Two and 0. Swing and a miss, 2 and 1. Blue Jays scoring 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the fifth. Red Sox have been kept off the scoreboard tonight through the first 8 innings. Stranding 7 men on base through the first 8 innings. Went in order in the 8th. It's been a big night for Kobe Rasmus. Couple of hits, couple of RBIs. 2-1. Is a fair ball down the right field line into the corner down there. Round from second to score is Snyder. Gomes into second base with an RBI double. That puts Toronto on top 6-0 as they get more runs here in the 9th.
Right down the first base line on the cut fastball, the inside out swing, as you can see right there by Gomes. Ball bobbled a little bit by Cody Ross, but it didn't make any difference because it was going to be 2 bases anyway. And another run for the Blue Jays.
Only the second run Melanson has allowed since returning on June 10th. Runner at first base, runner at second base rather, with 1 out in the inning. Jose Bautista on the DL for the Blue Jays, hand wrapped. Well, Blue Jays fans here tonight. 1-0 is missing, and it's 2-0. So often seeing Red Sox Nation make their way to the Rogers Center. Quite a few Blue Jays fans here tonight.
Yeah, this becomes a destination for a lot of fans from out of town when their club is playing in Boston to come down and visit Boston, visit Fenway Park. I think I've noticed it more this year than I have in the past.
Really? I think the most, well, besides the Red Sox-Yankees games, the most fans, it seems, from other places interleague-wise. Remember when the Cardinals were here?
Yes. And the Cardinals have a strong fan base everywhere.
In there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Junichi Tazawa was up in the second inning in this game. Now he's warming in the 9th. Down and in, and a walk to Anthony Gose, who's headed down to first base. It's time for the performer of the game. Nothing compares to Aaron Laffey tonight. 7 shutout innings for the Toronto Blue Jays. 8 hits. He struck out 4 and kept the Red Sox off the board in the first 7 innings of tonight's action. Nothing compares to Papagino's. Buy any large pizza and get up to 3 extra large cheese pizzas for just $8 each. And now the pitcher of record for the Blue Jays. There's a meeting at the mound as Kelly shopping out to talk to Melanson. Is coming up here with 1 out and runners at first and second for the Jays. And here comes Bobby Valentine. They're giving Tazawa more time to warm up in the bullpen. Apparently he is good to go as Valentine makes his way to the mound. He's not made the move yet. Now he has. 6-0 Blue Jays have the lead. The pitching change from Fenway Park. Night is over. He is responsible for the 2 Blue Jays on. He's been charged with a run so far. Shinichi Tozawa comes into the game. His 8th appearance, no record, a 0.84 earned run average. He's logged 10 2/3 innings, has 8 strikeouts. He hasn't walked anybody. And opponents hitting at .262 against Tozawa. His second stint with the Red Sox this season. Pitched 4 innings on Tuesday against the White Sox, doing a great job saving the Red Sox bullpen coming in early in that game for John Lester. Here is Kobe Rasmus. He swings and off the end of the bat fouls it off.
Rasmus had a big start to this game. The triple back in the first inning and then a double in the second inning to drive in 2 runs.
Oh, 1 pitch is lined to right, and it'll be caught in right. Throw to second, and it is a double play. Cody Ross in right field with the play. And it's a 6-0 Blue Jays lead. Red Sox have work to do in the bottom of the 9th. Southwest Airlines, by Geico, Sullivan Tire, and by the experienced Buick New England Sweepstakes. Now the Red Sox and Blue Jays head to the bottom of the ninth inning. It's been all Toronto tonight. Jays on top 6-0 as the Red Sox come to bat in the ninth, and the closer for the Blue Jays into the game in a non-save situation. He's not worked since last Saturday, so it has been a while. For Casey Janssen, his 36th appearance, 1-1. 13 out of 14 when it is a save opportunity. 2.21 earned run average. Swing and a miss. It's on the rising fastball, and the count evens at 1-1. Cody grounded back to the mound in the second. He singled in the fourth, reached on a fielder's choice in the sixth inning. Trying to start the rally tonight rather than finish it the way he did last night.
A terrific play to end last inning by Cody Ross. A line drive that looks like it was going to hit grass first, but no. Into the glove and then the throw to second base to get the double play and get the Red Sox out of the inning. Mike Aviles going into the stretch at second base.
1-2 is skied foul, backing out of play. Ross, Middlebrooks, and Shopik expected in the inning. Two and two. Swing and a miss. Ross strikes out. He gets away. Ross going to try to get to first, and he will be thrown out. So strikeout for Jansen. Put out goes 2-3. One down here in the ninth.
That pretty nasty curveball here from Casey Jansen. And Ross didn't realize the ball had gotten away from Aaron Sebia. Aaron Sebia is able to track it down. He couldn't find it at first. That makes the throw inside the runner to get the out.
So one out in the ninth for Will Middlebrooks. 1 for 3 in the game as he takes ball one. Middlebrooks a single to right field in the seventh inning. A 1 for 3 night. One and one. Aaron Laffey started the game for the Jays tonight. 7 shutout innings. And Darren Oliver a perfect 1-2-3/8. Now Casey Jansen, closer on. Falls behind 2-1. Red Sox have only been shut out 4 times this season. Tonight is game number 94 of the schedule for the Sox. So on foul back, 2-2. Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on Nesson. During the 2012 season, Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Red Sox Foundation for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express committed to helping the cause. Swing and a foul, still 2-2. On the ground, foul outside of third. Well, don't forget, coming up immediately after the game, to stay with us for WB Mason Red Sox Extra Innings Live. It's all the post-game coverage you'll need right here on Nesson. It's been a frustrating night offensively for the Red Sox. They've just not been able to mount much against this Toronto Blue Jays pitching staff. One fouled off to the right. To right and in for a base hit. A one-out single for Will Middlebrooks, who picks up his second hit of the night.
Yeah, both hits for Middlebrooks have gone in that direction. Last time a ground ball towards second base. This time he actually seemed like he got jammed, and a little bit of a soft line drive toward right field for the base hit. So a 2-for-4 night for Middlebrooks.
Pinch hitter coming up for Kelly Shopik as Daniel Nava will hit in the place of Shopik, who had been 2 for 3 in the game. Certainly all of Red Sox Nation's thoughts are with the victims, the shooting in Colorado, and tonight here at Fenway Park before the game, Red Sox held a moment of silence as our thoughts and prayers are with all those involved in Colorado.
A terrible, terrible tragedy that was.
In the dirt, and Aaron Sebia can't find it. Taking second with ease is Middlebrooks. Ruled a defensive indifference. Middlebrooks taking second base, as out to talk is Aaron Sebia. Daniel Nava pinch hitting with one out, a runner at second base. 18th pitch from Jansen here in the ninth. And it is a ball. 2-1. Check swinging a ball in the dirt. Didn't go. This is Joe West. 3-1. Jared Saltalamacchi has got a bat in hand. Thrown behind Nava. And to the backstop for ball 4. On to third base goes Middlebrooks. Nava aboard with a walk. The Red Sox getting some base runners.
Actually, I thought that ball hit Nava. Looks like it got him off the back heel. And if it did, they'll send that runner back to second base.
We're going to get together and take a look at the baseball. Joe West wanted to see the ball to see if it was scuffed or not. I'm not sure how they tell if it hit the ground or hit him. Haven't decided.
Maybe they're going to ask Jansen if he hit him or not.
So apparently ball 4. First and third, one out. Wild pitch charge to Jansen, allowing Middlebrooks to get to third base. So first and third, one out. Mike Aviles is the batter. 1 for 3 tonight, a single in the third inning. Ball one. Here comes Bruce Walton, the pitching coach. Vilas waiting on a 1-0. One out, runners at first and third in the ninth. And a ground ball chopped to short. Escobar will go to second for one, on to first, and it is not in time. A run in. Middlebrooks comes in with the first Red Sox run of the night. Almost turned that double play to end the game.
Yeah, they really did, and I didn't think they had any chance from the beginning because Escobar had to go such a long way to his right to catch the ground ball. But he got that throw to his second baseman in a hurry. Made it close at first base, but Aviles beats it out, and the Red Sox get a run.
Jared Saltalamacchia pinch hitting for Pedro Siriaco. So the Blue Jays going to a shift on the right side. Fouled off down the left field line, out of play. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Swinging a foul by Saltalamacchia as he stays alive, gets a piece of Aaron Sebia. Two outs in the ninth inning. Here is an 0-2 pitch to Saltalamacchia. It's outside, 1-2. It's been a long outing for the Blue Jays closer.
Yeah, a lot more pitches, I think, than he expected in this inning. 26 total so far.
Swing and a miss. Saltalamacchia strikes out to end the ball game, and the Blue Jays shut out the Red Sox. For just the fifth time this season, the Red Sox are blanked. Actually, they're not blanked. They get a run in the ninth, so it is 6-1 the final here at Fenway Park as the final hits are 9 aside. We will come back to Fenway with more after this.